back to KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how I make these mini Lobster Mornay pies. It's also another episode of Cooking with MS, and you will see why when you watch this video. Alright, the first thing I've got is I have got a cooked lobster, probably my first mistake that I made, but look, I couldn't pass it up at the price. This is a WA, Western Australian rock lobster. I'm going to get him exercised a little bit like that. Mum always said I should not play with my food. Right, straight through the head, same as if you're doing it with a live lobster. You've got this little cross point in the shell and you can just crack it through. So use your nice big chef's knife and just cut that straight down through the center. The idea of this recipe was originally going to be a lobster thermidor. Once I worked out that the shell was a little bit compromised and wasn't going to hold the liquid in the way I wanted it to, I had to come up with a new idea. So out comes some puff pastry. I only get about 3 sheets of that. I'm going to cut that into quarters, and it's just a store-bought puff pastry, and it does work out well if you buy the right brand. I'm not going to name names. Right, I've got a little saucepan. I've got a nice knob of butter, around about sort of 20 grams ish. I'm going to melt that down. I'm going to make up our Mornay sauce, around about 2 tablespoons worth of flour. Use the flour of your choice. I'm using just a plain flour there. We're going to make up a little roux, same as we do every time I make up one of these little sauces. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel and see how I make my sauces up, you should. Please subscribe. Now I'm going to add a little bit of milk in, like that, into that butter and flour mixture. We want to cook that flour off as well. We don't want that floury taste, so let that cook off for a little bit of time. Slowly add your milk and stir through. That roux will absorb that milk, and just keep going nice and slow. You know, you could use a chicken stock if you want to, or a fish stock in that instead of milk, and it would work absolutely perfectly. I'm going to add in a little bit of sour cream just for a little bit of acidity. This is going to be a very, very rich little dish. So get your whisk out. That way you'll also eliminate a lot of your lumps if they form. So whisk that through, keep adding the milk, and it will reduce down and thicken up as we go. Now at the moment it's quite light, it's quite loose. We're going to add in some freshly cut chives. Another little kitchen hack for you: use a pair of scissors to cut your chives up. It works out perfectly. Again, give that a good stir through like that. I'm going to add in some freshly ground black pepper, of course, and this dish can actually handle a reasonable amount of pepper. Little bit of French mustard, that can go straight in. Mix that through, get rid of any lumpage. I'm going to add in a dash of white wine, just a little bit of a Chardonnay, right? Not a lot, just a little bit. Just going to give it a little bit better flavour. Now we can start adding in some of our cheeses. Now I'm going to be using a tiny bit of leftover pecorino cheese that I had, and here I've got some freshly grated, really sharp vintage cheddar cheese that's going in. Just to add that nice and slowly, keep whisking it around, and that will all start to melt, all combine and make up an absolutely beautiful sauce. Now in the meantime, I've removed all the meat from the lobster, and I've got that sort of chunked up into rough chunks, and I've got that sitting aside in the refrigerator. Right, so can't make a thermidor. What are we going to do? We're going to make a pie, little pies. We're going to put a little bit of vegetable oil into a muffin pan, just like I'm doing there. There's our little quarter of a sheet of our puff pastry. We're just going to tuck that in like that, nothing too special, and leave those little edges sticking up. It's going to end up being our lid. Right, so put all your pastry straight into your muffin pan like that. Here is our beautiful lobster meat that we've taken out of that shell. We're going to add in some of our Mornay sauce like that. And if you haven't had a lobster Mornay pie before, you do not know what you're missing. They taste amazing, and this is the simplest way of trying to resurrect everything that was going wrong on this particular day. And yeah, it was my birthday. Alright, so we're going to mix that sauce through with that lobster. Just evenly divide that lobster and sauce mixture between all your little pies there, all 12 of them, like I'm doing like that. And before you know it, we're going to end up with the most amazing filling for our pie. We're going to top it off with a little bit more of our Mornay sauce, and that vintage cheddar gives this sauce a real nice bite without destroying the flavour of the lobster at all. Now, all we're going to do is get the little ends of our pastry, and we're just going to fold those over. I've got my oven sitting at 180 degrees Celsius. We don't want to overcook these. The lobster is cooked. We don't want them to be tough. We're going to basically cook those off once we've closed all of that and given it a bit of an egg wash on top to make it go a little bit more brown and seal things up. We're going to cook these for around about 15-20 minutes. You could turn the oven up a little bit higher. 190 degrees would not hurt. We just want to cook it short, sharp, let the pastry just cook and the filling get nice and warm. Okay, so off they go into the oven, and they're not going to take, as I said, that long at all. And once they're done, all you need to do, just scoop them out like that, and you have got this amazing little mini Lobster Mornay pies. Alright, how easy was that to do? Really, really simple. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence. Should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Please share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. Leave a comment. I love reading them and answering them. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes up. More importantly, you want to learn what happens when things go wrong in the kitchen, just like it does for me a lot of the time due to my MS. Well, need to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. These lobster mini Mornay pies are just absolutely to die for. I've already eaten them, but anyhow, I will catch you next time. Bye!